So I didn't know they did this Marvel's Avengers War Table. So I'm anxious to check it out. I mean, everybody's been saying everything under the sun about this game. It's going to be great. It's going to be horrible. Looks great. Looks terrible. I'm in the camp that I'm glad they don't look like their movie versions. I was old school comic book reader when I was a little kid. There were things about the movie versions of the characters I didn't like because I did read the comics. So this looks like they're borrowing more from creating something original from the lineage of the comic books. To me, that's what it seems like. So I'm interested to check this out. Let us begin. Let us begin. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, mild blood. Cool. I'm down with that. Let's see what we see.
When I was young, I found an orphaned wolf cub in the forest behind our farm.
Oh, Kamala Khan. Okay, they're using Kamala Khan's Captain Marvel.
The proper boundaries, I could harness the power of that beast. A few months later, while hunting, the adolescent cub turned on me.
So you're playing as her, maybe?
We're fixing the damage.
She's got a wide variety of skills.
All those years ago, Inhumans are sick. Unlimited power that's dangerous. It's lethal. You are lucky to be alive.
Oh.
Come on, Kamala.
Aim. Oh, are we doing MODOK?
I'll take my chances.
Is MODOK going to be the big bad of this?
What if the Avengers were set up?
Advanced idea mechanics?
Couldn't Mr. Stark help us with this?
Hi, I'm sorry. Who are you?
Kamala?
This better be
He looks like a high school quarterback.
He tried to dive the Chimera.
son of a...
You all completely lost your senses.
Well, where were you while the world went to hell?
This is our fault. All of ours. You really think the world is
The performances sound great, but my problem with the characters right now that I noticed before is they look too young.
This is exactly what Tarleton wants!
Kamala Khan is young, but the rest of them are supposed to be like mid-late 30s, early 40s, and they all look like they're in college. Ooh, was that Abomination? I do like that they are not. Oh, there is. Okay, yeah, they're doing MODOK. Okay, MODOK. So I dig the. Oh, Thor's outfit looks dope. I dig that they're not trying to make them look like the movie characters, because the movie characters got in the movies got a lot wrong anyway.
My name's Casey Lynch, and I'm editorial director
Got a lot right,
of
but got a lot
Crystal
wrong.
Dynamics. Marvel's Avengers War Table is your
I feel like they're
direct source
building
for all
something
things Marvel's
based on the
Avengers.
history of the
We've got a
comics.
great show lined up with new trailers, new details on one of our main villains.
Like the people in
MODOK,
charge of
and
this
advanced idea
project
mechanics. And we'll
are
take a
more
first
familiar
look
than
at
just
co-op
watching the
in
MCU
Warzones.
movies. You know what I mean?
If you've ever thought, what is this game? Or how does it work? Then this is the show for you.
Yeah, because a lot of
Let's
people
get
don't know
into
what's
it,
up with this game.
Starting with the story trailer.
Lots of people
In
don't
the
know what's up.
aftermath of A-Day, everything changed.
You so-called heroes transformed San Francisco into an infectious, gas-filled quarantine zone. You unleashed disease, powerful beings that wreak havoc throughout our nation. So I ask you again, Dr. Banner.
It is hot
do
in
the
this
Avengers
courtroom.
pose a danger to society?
Yes. I can promise you this. I will use this second chance.
Key art looks
to
dope.
make you safe. AIM
The key
will
art for the
find
games
cure
all look dope.
for the inhuman disease.
Oh, hell no, man. AIM taking
As a
over
founding
Avengers
member
Tower.
of tech giant Advanced Idea Mechanics,
All right,
or
cool.
AIM, George Tarleton dreamt of a world
Cool.
made better through science.
He gets messed up too. Hey, it's Ric
As
Flair.
AIM promises a cure to
Woo,
end
the
the
Nature
human
Boy.
infection, and the revolutionary Adaptoid Project
Inhuman.
offers a world protected by science. Tarleton, a victim of A-Day himself, uses
I was
AIM's
gonna say,
technological might and
he
the
must have
public's
got messed up
fear
too.
of Inhumans to convince the world that the superpowered are uncontrollable and cannot be trusted. His deranged obsession drives him to become MODOK, mental organism
The art looks
designed
okay.
only for killing. When
But there's
choosing
something
villain,
about
we
it
knew we needed someone who had the
that just
muscle
doesn't
and mental
scream
capacity to become an Avengers level
big
threat.
game.
We
Like
also
something about the
wanted a new
artwork that
face
just doesn't
for modern
scream big
Avengers
game
fans.
to me, you know?
Big face. But comic fans know MODOK is
There he
anything
is.
but new. His origin in Marvel lore.
And I'm
dates
really
back more
happy
than
they never
50
did
years
MODOK
to
in the movies,
October
because
of
you would have to have like a whole
1967
movie
in
just to
Tales of
explain him.
Suspense. Now, with
And then
Hugh's
they
drive to manipulate
beat him
public
and
fear,
send him
and
off
his
somewhere
ability to
in the
control
last 10 minutes of the
machines with
movie.
his
I'm
mind, Tarleton
I'm glad they
and
didn't
AIM
do
are
that.
the most sophisticated threat the Avengers have ever faced. But a teenage fangirl named Kamala Khan.
Whoa,
doesn't trust
she
AIM.
looks.
In fact,
They did a
she's
good job
convinced
on her
that AIM is
face.
experimenting on her fellow Inhumans under the guise of finding a
Wow, that
cure.
looks really
And
good.
she believes George Tarleton was behind the plot to discredit the Avengers, and she has proof.
That looks really good.
As you pick up the trail of the long disbanded Avengers, you'll advance the
That was
story
probably
of
the
the
best
single-player
face
campaign,
I've seen
unlocking
from this
more
game as
and
far as
more
facial
hero-specific
animations and stuff
missions.
so far.
We know you've been asking for new gameplay that's not from A-Day. We hear you. So here's a playthrough of part of a new Thor hero mission called Once an Avenger.
Cool. Thor's my guy. Thor's my guy from way back in the day. Way back in the day. I want to see some UI. I want to see some like user interface, some HUD screens and all that kind of stuff in game. That's what I want to see. Y'all know I'm a big fan of like displays and
We're
menus
here
and stuff.
live at the AIM experience in Manhattan, witnessing the return of the Avengers, but they appear to be attacking the city. Keep rolling, keep rolling.
Donald Blake, what? Oh man, okay. They're kind of winning me over here.
This attack comes on the very day that AIM is supposed to unveil their
Donald
power-signal
Blake,
camera
baby. That's
program.
old school throwback. Volunteer. Okay, yeah, cool.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Nice. I don't know why, but right there, I thought they were going up the side of a building. Okay. Thor should be OP. You do not need to nerf a Norse god.
Holy crap, Thor.
Ah, no UI.
Serving the commoners when it started raining bolts of
So this is all...
It's unbelievably good to see you.
Okay, so yeah, this isn't finished.
Here now.
Or the screen is cropped and zoomed in. Like there's UI around the outer inches of the screen. I don't know. That camera, oof. Oof, that camera. They need to fix that. I really feel like this is zoomed in or cropped. I don't feel like this is what it's supposed to look like. To nitpick, because I know some people are going to, just graphically, I know this isn't finished, but this seems like it's like maybe two stages from being finished. Maybe some of the effects are chunky. Some of the effects honestly look like right there look like kind of like PlayStation 3 effects. But I mean, this isn't finished. They're just showing some new stuff. This is not finished.
Aim dropships.
This will look better than this when this game comes out.
Focus on those mechs.
Hopefully. I say that with hope.
Kamala, you okay?
Yeah?
No. On my way. Hulk, you got this?
I like the chatter. Final Fantasy VII Remake had excellent chatter, so in battle dialogue, so I would expect nothing less from their games going forward, honestly.
Dare I ask who this child is?
We'll explain later. Don't worry, she's up to it.
May I ask who this child is? Well, you yourself look like you're in college, so you know.
Can you hold it up with wind?
Tear the ship apart.
It must be Black Widow talking on the comm on the headset. So okay, so I've seen Iron Man. There's Hulk, Thor, I haven't seen Black Widow. I don't think I saw her in the trailer. I don't think I've seen her in the scene. I wonder what's really going on with Captain America. Where he's really at. He must be like locked up in an AIM facility or something like that. Like he must be on ice or something. No, ice as he hits him with the ice there. Did not plan that. I did not plan that. Yeah, this camera's pretty wonky. Like it the way it zooms in and zooms out real quick. I mean, it's that camera needs work. And this is dropping this fall, right? So that means if it's not delayed, it would have to be going gold in like 6 to 8 weeks, something like that. Cool.
That's Coffman's endgame. We're the terrorists in this AIM experience story.
Not on my watch.
Huh.
The Chimera can't go down. Not again.
Okay. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing, except for some of the effects look a little rough. And the camera's a little bad. I want to see some UI. But as far as like the varying attacks, and it looks like there's like 3 different attacks. It looks like there's a normal melee attack, a power attack, and there's like a special. That's what it looks like so far. So he went from like a heavy attack to like a special attack. There's another special. Some of the environment effects are really cool looking. That AIM teleportation thing there just looked like Bifrost.
You don't have to. That's the whole point.
Guys, the Chimera can't take much more of this.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, nice. Did he just buff Thor or Hulk? I don't want to run it back and interrupt the reaction, but it like Hulk was like glowing right there. If so, that's super cool, man. The chatter has really got the characters down. Oh! Wow! The Bifrost is an attack and he can use it? Oh, that's dope.
We're trying to restart the engines, but there's not enough power.
Oh, that was dope.
Hey, God of Thunder! Stay behind me. Now, bring it!
Okay. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's a cool shot. Oh, that Bifrost attack though was cool. That was killer. That was killer. There's like 100 people dead right there. They're wearing little buildings. Like Dragon Ball Z. Thank God there weren't no. It's Sunday and there were no people in those
Avengers is a great
buildings.
example of a hero mission, a single-player campaign experience focusing on a specific playable character. Hero
Nice.
missions give us a chance to tell more of each hero's story and showcase the variety and depth of our hero designs.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's take a quick look at how Thor plays.
So it's
With
super
the
open.
combat systems, players can string together combos of heavy and light attacks, or hold for signature attacks. Combat versatility is one of Thor's strengths, from making use of Mjolnir to pin enemies from a distance, or bringing the sky down on his foes. In addition to core combat moves, the God of Thunder has a wide variety of skills to unlock that give
Okay,
him access
cool.
to classic moves. This is one of our favorites, manual targeting. We largely drew our influence from writer Jason Aaron's.
That was kind of rough looking right there, the way it spun
Manual
and threw it.
targeting allows you to quickly mark your enemies for bullseyes with Mjolnir. And
I mean, that will
one
look
by one, you can
better.
mark them
That
and
will
knock
look
them
better
down as
when the
Mjolnir
game
comes
comes
back
out.
to
I'm
you.
not
Follow
judging
that
the
up with a
effects on
powerful
unfinished
ground
game,
pound, and you've got
and
a
you all
mighty
shouldn't either.
combo.
This is gonna look better once it comes out.
Manual targeting
But it
is a
already
great
looks good. Like the
ranged
character
attack,
designs
but
look
if up close and
great.
personal is more your style, go with the hammer spin or Mjolnir Cyclone.
Very cool.
Heroes have 3 special heroic moves: Assault, Ultimate, and Support. When designing our heroics, we started with the signature moves from the comics and movies that we've always wanted to play. The Assault heroic charges the fastest, and in some cases, you can store multiple charges to use strategically as a part of your combos.
Okay,
you
that's
can
cool.
perform these after charging your heroic meters with normal attacks. For instance,
Oh, Planet
Natasha's
Hulk.
Assault heroic is Widow's Bite, which is an electroshock projectile move you might recognize. You can see Nat using it right here.
Nat. You just say
Each hero
Natasha.
also has a unique support heroic that's
Nat.
designed to enhance co-op and team play. For example, Thor's support, Warrior's Fury, lets him channel the power of the gods to supercharge his Odin force and grants a period of invulnerability for nearby team
So
members.
that is what he did. Okay, that's
You can
cool,
see this in action
man.
when Iron Man gets the buff as he flies through Thor's
Oh,
support.
that's cool. Okay, so I did catch that right. Very
Ultimates
nice.
take longer to charge, but they're definitely worth the wait. They have more screen clearing power, and some even have residual effects, like
That-
Thor's Bifrost Ultimate. Thor's Ultimate Heroic channels the power of the 9 realms, and his Bifrost taps into Muspelheim to bypass unbreakable shields, allowing Thor to use the power of the Bifrost Bridge to do maximum damage.
Oh, come on, man. Come
We know
on,
everyone plays
man.
differently, so we
That's
have
cool.
melee, ranged,
That's really cool.
aerial, and ground combat skills to tailor your hero to your playstyle. As your heroes earn experience, they gain access to new skills. Skill points allow you to unlock new moves, combos, and even new versions of attacks.
Oh, yeah.
As you build up your heroes,
That's
you
how
begin
that
to
works.
see how unlocking
That's how
and
that
mastering
works.
the separate core skills offers a ton of
Action
depth and
RPG.
variety on its own for every hero. And that's before gear, perks, artifacts, and any kind of later game progression. So why is all of this important?
All the
Because it
little
means your Thor will
thumbnails
play
for all the
differently
different
than my Thor,
things
and
you
my
can do
Hulk
are
will play different than
super,
yours.
super good looking. They look great.
Another way to customize your heroes is with gear. We've previously talked about the different rarities and how perks will give you powerful modifiers for even more customization. Some perks apply special damage like plasma or gamma, or cause status effects like shrink, which will shrink enemies and reduce damage and defense. You
That's
can see
cool.
Iron Man using gamma gear.
That's
in
a-
this
that's a
shot,
Hank
and
Pym.
Eagle-eyed fans probably noticed his
He's got the
laser suit
green-
was green instead of
Ah,
red.
yeah.
Nope, that wasn't a bug. When you have gamma gear equipped,
Yeah, it's
it
green.
grants a bonus damage modifier and changes the emissive color of your attack. And voila, green lasers.
That's
We
pretty
know that if you
cool.
look good, you'll play good. The Crystal team has really enjoyed creating all new outfits for these heroes and drawing from Marvel's 80-year history to bring so many classic outfits to the game. Each hero has dozens of outfits drawn from some of the most recognizable eras and story arcs.
Ah, very cool.
You can earn them over the course of the story campaign by completing missions and deciphering patterns.
I'm gonna be honest with you all.
There's Iron Man's suit.
This
from
looks
the
better than I thought it was
2014
gonna be.
Original Sin storyline. Or Donald Blake, which is a nod to an alias of Thor's
Yeah.
who first appeared in 1962's Journey
Hell
into Mystery,
yes.
issue 83. Or
Hell
Tony's
yes.
Stark Tech outfit that
Go
was
for the power
inspired by
of
the
Thor.
Bleeding Edge armor that first appeared in Invincible Iron Man number 25 in 2010. While there are a ton of outfits you'll earn just by playing, some will require completing iconic
Man.
mission chains to earn each hero's iconic outfit.
There's
And
just a-
some outfits will only be available
Wow.
in our online marketplace.
Oh,
You can even
yeah.
customize
Yeah,
your
of course, you gotta
attitude
buy
and let
them,
out
but
your
it-
inner Hulk
whatever.
with the
That's
right
just the era we live in.
I don't think that's canon. Those are just some of the ways you'll be able to build and spec out your heroes. Okay.
Oh,
I
they
think
had
it's time
actual-
for another trailer. This one
they had
gives us a
actual
first
art
look
from the
at how
comics
all
down there,
that
so those
customization
thumbnails.
is especially fun when you play together. This is co-op and war zones.
I can't believe it. AIM is firing on the Air Force. These adaptoids of his, they harvest their powers through the torture of these Inhumans. Georgie Boy is gearing up for war. Programmable power under our control. No more heroes.
The entire world is in terrible danger.
This looks way better than I thought it was
I
gonna
could pull
be.
some strings to spruce up the armory. Get ourselves some new toys to play with. Dangerous ones.
I'm picking up something in the atmosphere, a derivative of Terrigen.
I'm here. Who needs their ass kicked?
Very air breathes dark magic.
Kamala, smash!
I like the bearded Hulk look. That's pretty cool looking. It just looks, I don't know, it looks... Wait, what?
Jarvis is unencrypting the schematics and we'll get our
What?
tech heads on new gear ASAP.
So there is a ton of shit to do in this game. Thank you. Like, if I'm dropping 60 bones on a game,
Which nation state
you
is
best give me a lot of stuff to do. I need a lot of stuff to do.
and people can be corrupted. If I don't stop them, it's just one more thing to regret on my deathbed.
Times like this, when all feels hopeless, that's when we've got to stand strong.
Interesting design from Nick Fury there.
You want to see powers? Here we go.
Time for heroes. It's over.
You don't get to decide who lives or dies.
Eh.
Where did this thing come from?
Hulkbuster armor.
So far, we've talked about the story, hero missions, and customization.
Okay.
Now, let's talk about war zones.
The battlefields look super just chaotic
War zones are missions
and
that you can
hectic,
play
and
with
I
up
hope
to a
that doesn't
total of
lead to
4
just a
players
ton of
or
lag.
solo with an AI companion
There's gonna be a lot of
team
frame
made up
drops in
unlocked
this.
and leveled heroes.
This
Whether
is
playing
just so
hero
much
missions or
going
war
on.
zones, you always make forward progress with your heroes. On your helicarrier, you'll use the war table to launch missions with a variety of objectives and challenges. As you saw in the co-op trailer, each mission is grounded in story. So whether you're in the campaign or war zones, you're always working together to stop AIM and rebuild the resistance. You get missions from Jarvis, Maria Hill, Hank Pym, and more characters from Marvel history.
Hank Pym, okay.
Once you
Probably
pick your
old Hank
mission,
Pym.
you'll board the Quinjet, where you can matchmake, switch heroes, choose your loadout, and of course, pick the right look and attitude for the job.
Loadouts? Okay. Okay.
As you start playing missions across the globe, you'll realize AIM has entrenched themselves in cities and remote
There
locations
is.
alike.
This
all
game's
in the name
bigger
of
and more
research.
ambitious than I thought it was.
War zones range from wide open spaces designed for exploration and team traversal to dense interiors with a variety of objective-based challenges.
Wow, there's a lot to
boss fights,
do.
And rewards. Here's a mission we saw in the co-op trailer called To Tame a Titan, where we can see some team play. There's this cool shot of Iron Man, but you may have missed Kamala and Hulk performing a team finisher on that poor guy back there. When you max out some larger enemies' stun meter, 2 heroes can come together to perform
Okay,
a team
so,
finisher,
yeah.
which gives you a chance to take them down much faster. Teamwork makes the dream work. Living the hero life is all about growth, getting stronger and better equipped to play smarter, and there are plenty of upgrades to help you do just that. As you progress through the campaign, you'll also be rebuilding and upgrading the Chimera, your helicarrier, which is your own flying base. The Resistance is a group who have
Nice.
banded together
Wait
in
a
the
minute.
5 years since A-Day. Some are inhuman and have powers. Some are former SHIELD agents who refuse to pledge allegiance to AIM, and some just want to help.
What is this?
Cool.
We call it the anthill. Not my idea.
Yep, Hank Pym.
You'll join their cause in the field by working
Ant-Man.
directly with factions like the Inhuman Alliance and SHIELD agents Dum Dum Dugan, Nick Fury, and more.
Maria Hill over there.
Earning faction reputation will give you access to new challenges,
Hey, Avengers. Hill has something she needs your help with.
new vendors, and more powerful items.
This
There
is
will always
everybody
be
look.
threats on the horizon, so you want
This
to
is really
ensure
cool.
your Avengers are ready.
This
for
is very
anything.
cool. They have put a lot
We've
of
talked
work
about a
into
lot
this
today,
game.
but that's kind of the point. This is a really big, ambitious game.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Marvel's Avengers isn't just a global, high-stakes race to rebuild the Avengers, to save the Inhumans, and uncover the truth about AIM's plans. That's just the beginning. This is a brand new original Avengers single-player story that you can enjoy on your own, made the Crystal Dynamics way. But
They're
also
showing
an
a lot
experience you can play
of-
with your friends that will grow.
They're
as they add new
reusing a
heroes,
lot of shots
new
and stuff in
regions,
this
and new
presentation,
stories,
so I'm
all
like,
at no additional cost. Thank you for following us and believing in us. I want to give a big shout out to our
think-
community. Thank you for caring and telling us what you think. We're listening, and as fans ourselves, we're all working.
yeah,
every
you
day
can
to make
tell
Marvel's
there are
Avengers
fans involved in
worthy
this
of your
project
support.
just by some of the
Please stick
story
around after
stuff.
the show to ask questions and chat.
You can
On
really
behalf of the
tell
whole Marvel's Avengers
because
team, thank you for tuning in to the first Marvel's Avengers War Table. In the coming
Some of
months,
the little-
we'll talk about our first post-launch hero, our upcoming beta,
Post-launch
and
hero?
of course, our launch when Marvel's Avengers arrives
Okay.
September 4th.
September
I'm
4th.
Casey Lynch.
So okay, that looks super cool. Like it's way bigger and looks like they're doing. It's way more ambitious than I thought what they were doing with it. I thought it was going to be just a kind of, I don't know, 20 to 25 mission game or chapters where you just play as the different Avengers and you get through the game and you got an ending and maybe you get a new game plus. This is way bigger than I thought what they were trying to do with this game. It's way bigger. It's way more ambitious and looks better than what they showed at, what was it, E3 last year? Looks a lot better. September 3rd, September 4th, something like that. I don't think it's hitting that date. They reused a lot of shots and images and stuff like that repeatedly throughout the presentation, and excuse me. There was no UI except for they did show some UI in some of the shots, but in that gameplay demo they ran, there was no UI in there. So I'm thinking they haven't decided on what they want to do with that. That's not a major thing. That's clicking a couple of places kind of fix. But I think there's still some decisions they're trying to make creatively on this game as far as like the way it plays. I think they're still trying to finish some things, fix some bugs, of course. But all in all, I'm impressed. It looks better than I thought. The story seems pretty well thought out. And then when they kept showing the different shots of the Chimera being repaired, the last shot they kept showing Captain America's shield, like on a sheet had draped in the background, and the last shot, I guess, of the finished Chimera, the shield was gone. So I'm thinking you get Captain America back, maybe. I don't know. But it'll be interesting. I'm interested to see where this goes. I'll play it. I'll pick it up. I'll play it. What this does do for me is seeing the openness of the game. It's not open world, but there's a lot to do throughout the world. It gives me higher hopes for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 with the open world aspects of everything. So anyway, post your comments below. Excuse me. Let me know what you all thought about that. If you're looking forward to this, cool. If not, I understand. But for me, as a fan of the comics from when I was a kid, I can already tell that they've done their homework or they have people that just know. So that instills me with faith that they're not just like being like, oh, we love the MCU movies. Did these things happen in the comics? Was this character in the comics? This doesn't seem like that kind of fan base. This is geared toward fans of the comics and movies alike, most likely. But anyway, y'all have a great night. Keep rocking. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Take care of each other. Be safe. I'll see you around.